Giorgio Armani wasn't just a designer, he was elegance personified, a man who dressed the world in simplicity, power, and grace.
Welcome the recipient of this year's Outstanding Contribution Award, the one and only Mr. Giorgio Armani.
But behind the sharp lines and perfect tailoring, Armani's true story was never just about fashion. It was about family. Born in a small Italian town just outside Milan, Giorgio was forged by the enduring elegance of his parents. His father worked at the local fascist party headquarters before becoming an accountant for a transport company. His mother was a housewife. Though they lived a modest life, he described his mother, Maria, as innately elegant and his father, Ugo, as a distinguished man. He recalled how his mother's careful hand made sure he and his siblings, Rosanna and Sergio, were always impeccably dressed. "We looked rich even when we were poor," he once recalled of the handmade clothes Maria sewed for her children. Those lessons in quiet sophistication became the foundation of his empire. His family was his first fortress. As a boy, he endured the hardships of World War II. In a moment of terror, as planes opened fire overhead, he instinctively jumped into a ditch, using his jacket to shield his younger sister, Rosanna. This act of love and protection would become a cornerstone of his identity. It was an identity rooted even deeper in history. His father, Ugo, was of Armenian descent and had fled the Armenian genocide. This heritage, a long undisclosed part of his past, later inspired his Spring-Summer 2022 collection, a beautiful homage to the family he never knew and the history that shaped him. For Armani, family was more than blood. As he once put it, family is everything. It is as much a matter of blood ties as of ties built up over the years. The closest and most solid bonds for me are few, but indestructible. When he met architect Sergio Gagliotti, he found a kindred spirit and his most trusted partner. Gagliotti was the one who pushed him to start his own company, even convincing him to sell his Volkswagen to fund it. He was the one who, in Armani's own words, made him believe in himself. When Sergio tragically died from AIDS at just 40 years old, Armani was heartbroken. He would later say that after his partner's death, he saw him everywhere. This loss fortified his resolve to protect the company they had built together, keeping it a private and independent family affair. This fierce loyalty is why, in his passing, the empire he so carefully built remains under the care of those he considered family.
When Sergio Gagliotti died in 1985 of an AIDS-related illness, Armani kind of retreated into himself. The big impact it had on the company was that Armani didn't replace him. Armani took on the mantle of financial responsibility and creative responsibility for his empire.
Though he had no children of his own, his nieces Silvana and Roberta Armani and his nephew Andrea Camerana were named his heirs, ensuring the legacy remains a family legacy. His life was a testament to his own words. For Giorgio Armani, the truest and most sincere part of him was not his art or his empire, but the love and protection he gave and received from the people he called his own. Giorgio Armani's designs reshaped how the world dressed, from Richard Gere's sleek tailoring and American Gigolo to Grace Jones's androgynous edge.
Giorgio Armani, the man.
It's good. Armani, huh?
His work brought power dressing to the Wolf of Wall Street, and his creations graced prestigious events on stars like Katie Holmes at her wedding and Zendaya at the Oscars.
Armani is so classic and timeless, and I'm so honored to be here, and he's such a good friend, and he of course did our wedding.
At 91, Armani left this world as one of the last true kings of fashion. But his legacy isn't just the empire that bears his name. It's the love, loyalty, and quiet elegance he left stitched into every life he touched. And while Armani's legacy will live on in every stitch of his designs, he now joins a list of stars we've sadly had to say goodbye recently. Let's take a moment to remember the other icons who left us far too soon. First up, Shannen Doherty. Who could forget our beloved Brenda from Beverly Hills 90210 and Prue from Charmed? She left us at age 53 on July 13th after a long battle with cancer. Shannen was a fierce fighter, first diagnosed with breast cancer in 2015.
I'm determined to outlive almost everyone.
She shared her journey openly, inspiring many with her courage.
My message is to stay strong, have faith, and really lean on the people that love you.
Always surrounded by her loved ones and her dog Bowie, Shannen was a devoted daughter, sister, aunt, and friend.
What's the most important thing that you want people to know about you?
I don't know, I think that that I'm good.
She'll be deeply missed. Next, we say goodbye to Shelley Duvall. Remember her chilling performance in The Shining?
I just want to go back to my room.
What?
I'm very confused.
Shelley passed away at 75 on July 11th at her home in Texas due to complications from diabetes. Her partner, Dan Gilroy, called her a dear, sweet, wonderful life partner. Sadly, due to her health, Shelley didn't appear in as many movies as she could have, but her incredible talent always shone through. Her iconic performances will forever leave a lasting mark on the world of cinema. Her roles were unforgettable, weren't they?
It's actually so much fun to act in a movie.
Donald Sutherland, the legend himself, known for The Hunger Games and Ordinary People, passed away at age 88 on June 20th after a long illness.
Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Ronald. God, I'd love to invite them to my funeral.
His son, Kiefer Sutherland, shared a heartfelt tribute, calling his father one of the most important actors in film history. Donald's passion for acting and his fearless approach to roles made him a true icon.
Oh, my dear Miss Everdeen. I thought we'd agreed never to lie to each other.
And did you know Donald also starred in MASH and Invasion of the Body Snatchers? Yes, his career was truly diverse and remarkable. Do you remember those incredible performances? Bernard Hill, the actor who played Captain Smith in Titanic and King Theoden in The Lord of the Rings, passed away at age 79 on May 5th. His performances in two of the most Oscar-winning films of all time showcase his remarkable career. That's a truly impressive legacy.
Hail the victorious dead!
The entertainment industry also mourns the loss of Chita Rivera, the Broadway icon known for her roles in West Side Story, Chicago, and Kiss of the Spider-Woman. She passed away on January 30th at age 91 after a brief illness.
Dolores Conchita Figueroa de Rivera Montestuco Florentino Carmelo de Fluente. And that's a very nice Jewish name.
Chita's immense contributions to musical theater and her multiple Tony Awards have made her a legend in the entertainment industry. Did you know she was the first Latina to receive a Kennedy Center honor? Chita truly paved the way for future generations.
I always used to think that we should have two lifetimes. One to try it out, and the second one to know what's coming.
Barbara Rush, known for her roles in It Came from Outer Space and Peyton Place, passed away on Easter at age 97.
Surely it is my right to choose the way I would like to be remembered.
Her daughter, Claudia Cowan, shared that Barbara passed away peacefully, waiting for her to return home safely. Easter was one of Barbara's favorite holidays, adding a deeper significance to her passing. She brought warmth and charm to every role she played, leaving a lasting impression on her audience.
I think we're living in interesting times, and so many people in this world are suffering. And I think I just try to help where I can.
The beloved Winifred Banks from Mary Poppins, Glynis Johns, passed away at the age of 100 in January. Her manager, Mitch Clem, praised Glynis for her intelligence, wit, and love for performance, which affected millions of lives. She navigated Hollywood with grace and left an indelible mark on the industry. Glynis was a shining star from the golden age of Hollywood, and her influence will live on.
Excuse me, dear. Post, everyone, please!
No objection to anyone being cheerful or pleasant.
Best known for his role in Star Trek Enterprise, Gary Graham passed away at 73 on January 22nd. His ex-wife, Susan Lavelle, shared the news, remembering Gary as an amazing actor and father.
I suspect Vlas is using the claim to advance an agenda. He's persuaded the High Command to launch a preemptive strike.
Another star from the Star Trek universe, Kenneth Mitchell, passed away at age 49 on February 24th after battling ALS for 5 years. Kenneth's family described him as a beloved father, husband, brother, uncle, son, and dear friend. His diverse roles and dedication to his craft left a significant impact on fans and colleagues alike.
I was diagnosed with ALS, which affects your motor neurons.